Thank you, everybody, for coming to the College Football Betting with Aaron Torres YouTube channel. Before we get to the video that you came here for, if you could do me one quick favor, just click that subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Really does help our channel grow, our audience grow. I appreciate it more than you know. Also, if you want to, click the little bell notification so you know anytime any of our previews go live. We appreciate your support. Now, here's the video that you came here for. This one, it's a great rivalry. I don't know if we have two great teams at this point, but the Deep South's oldest rivalry, Georgia at Auburn. Circa Sportsbook has Georgia as a 3.5-point favorite. The over-under is set at 46.5, and there's a lot to discuss in this game. First of all, let's go ahead and start this conversation with the Auburn Tigers. I think there's, as always, a lot going on with Auburn. A lot going on with Hugh Freeze, and a lot of positive, a lot of negative as well. The positive is the defense is insanely good. And we mentioned the fact a minute ago that I believe that Oklahoma has the best defense in college football. I think Auburn is in the short conversation right behind them. Now, statistically, you wouldn't know it because the offense is so bad, but let's just look at some of the stats on that Auburn defense. Auburn's defense this year, top 20 run defense, top 25 total defense. And oh, by the way, the pass defense looks bad, but they faced Baylor, the number 2 pass offense in all of college football. And so you take out the Baylor game, they have a top 30 pass offense after playing Oklahoma and Texas A&M, two pretty good quarterbacks in John Mateer and Marcel Reed. And so to me, I think the defense is good. I think it's even better than the numbers indicate. The problem is a couple things. They played good competition. That's one. That makes it tough. Two, the offense, not very good right now. Listen, we don't have to tear down everybody here, but it's just not good enough. 108th nationally in total offense, 114th in pass offense, and it certainly doesn't help this, is that it's one thing to be bad on offense. It's another thing to be bad on offense and commit a lot of penalties while doing it. 115th in the country in penalties, almost 9 per game, and you wonder why Auburn's 3-2. You're on the road at Oklahoma. You're on the road at A&M. Close games, penalties are going to kill you. So the defense has been good. The offense has been abysmal, and the penalties are going to kill you in close one-score games, which is exactly what they've been. And it's a shame because the defense has been good enough for Auburn, giving up 17 or 24 points to Oklahoma, 17, depending on how you feel about that Isaiah Satania play. And then Texas A&M, 16 points. And let's also remember this, is that it's 16 points, and then on top of it, Texas A&M scored on their opening drive and then did not score after that. So Auburn's defense is very good. The offense is not. We know that. As far as Georgia is concerned, I mean, listen, they've played a bunch of super marquee games. I don't know that there's something I can tell you about Georgia that you don't already know. They did play Alabama at home a few weeks ago, and it was a weird game. We just talked about it a minute ago with Alabama, where they were never really out of it, but it never really felt like they were in control. There was never a moment where you felt like, okay, they're going to win that game against Alabama. Well, I bring it up because, listen, to their credit, at the very least, the offense has been good, was good that night. As I said, 227 yards, about 7 yards per carry, and over 500 yards against Tennessee the last time that they went on the road, which is worth noting because this is going to be another tough environment as well. Defense, solid, but I think, it's kind of worth noting the defense isn't great. Now, against Auburn's offense, I don't know if it matters, but, listen, 33rd in the country in total defense. The run defense is certainly better than the pass defense, 13th nationally in rush defense. The pass defense has not been very good. And again, if you want to say that part of it is they have faced good quarterbacks, Joey Aguilar, Ty Simpson, okay, doesn't change the fact that they're ranked 86th nationally. In terms of a pick, I changed this one up. I originally had the under in this game. I'm going to do it. I'm getting 3.5 points for Auburn at home. I'm going to take Auburn plus the points with a chance to win. First of all, listen, let me even backtrack. I think we have complete, if you don't like Hugh Freeze because of something he tweeted or something he said, or, listen, how things ended at Ole Miss, you certainly have that prerogative. But can we have an honest conversation about where Auburn is this year? If you had to ask most people, you just look at the schedule. At Baylor, Ball State at home, South Alabama at home, Texas A&M on the road, and Oklahoma on the road. If you had asked someone in July, give me a record that Auburn fans, I don't want to say should be happy with, but certainly shouldn't be furious about, you would say, okay, you're probably going to go 3-2 in that stretch. That's good. 4-1 is great. 5-0 is like, give him an extension on the spot. And 2-3, 1-4 is like, oh, he's a disaster. He's gone. They're 3-2, and their 2 losses are by 6 points on the road against Texas A&M and by 7 points on the road against Oklahoma. And so I'm not saying that the offense is acceptable right now. I'm not saying that it's good enough, but it is worth noting Auburn is coming off their first bye of the season. Their 2 losses are each by 1 score, both on the road against top 10 teams that are currently ranked in the top 10 that are a combined 10-0. And it's like, can we stop pretending like Hugh Freeze and Auburn have been some sort of train wreck? Now, the offense has not been good enough. And Hugh Freeze has addressed it time and time and time again. Now, is he going to change it? I don't know. That is on him. But it doesn't change the fact that they're not a train wreck offensively, or they're not a train wreck as a team or as a program. Now, you got to win some games. You got Georgia coming to town this week. You got Missouri coming to town next week. You got to win some games that matter. I get it. But we also have to stop pretending like this is the biggest train wreck in the world. So you're at home. The defense has been great. You have to be better on offense, no doubt. But here's a couple other things. Georgia, they worry me a little bit. Georgia, you look at this team. First of all, the O-line is crazy banged up right now. Starting left tackle, in and out of the lineup. The backup left tackle got hurt and left the game last week. He's expected to play. You have a true freshman starting at right guard. I know he started at Tennessee and the offense was fine, but you worry a little bit about that. You got another guy that's banged up. I mean, the Georgia offensive line has been an issue all season long. And so I just bring it up because, listen, Auburn going back home, I think, looks different. The fact that it's at night, huge advantage Auburn. Kirby Smart for years had talked about how this is one of the toughest places to play in college football. That hasn't changed. So I just bring it up because, to me, I like Auburn plus the points. I think they could win outright. You talk about how that would shake up the college football playoff picture in the SEC, because Georgia, of course, would fall at that point to 4-2 if they were to win. They still have to play Ole Miss next week. They still have to play Texas if you think Texas is any good. By the way, Georgia Tech's a top 15 team. So we'll see what happens. I think Auburn plus the points is the right side here. That is my pick.